the first part of Keil program, you have to include 8051 register file, that is the header file. From your C class programming in C, you know that the function of header files. I repeat again, the function of the header files, it included that when any statement is written, or better to say, during the compilation process, it decode your statement and convert into binary code. So the same function. That's why this program is called C program, but not the C. It is called embedded C program or hardware C. The hardware C or embedded C program is more advanced program than your C program, that is computer C programs, which is used the logical analysis. In your C programs, C classes, that how you type your name, operation, searching, arrays, everything are included into embedded C. And additional features is that it can interact with hardware, means it able to send data in hardware and also able to receive data from different sensors and take decision or take appropriate control actions. So that's why embedded C is the most advanced than C. So since its base is C, some definite format is used here. So first is header file has include reg51.h. I say that there are several microcontrollers. For different microcontrollers, their header files also different. Now, to address a particular pin and P1.0, actually 8051, the port 1, this is port 1, and the port 1 have 8 input output pin, 8 input output pin, and this input output pin you can address all pin at a time or any single pin or 2 pin or 3 pins separately. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, and this 8 pin we can call, we may call it P1. When I call P1, P1 indicate that all pin, all 8 pin, and P1.0, P1.0 indicate that the port 1 pin number 0. We call it 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 0 to 7, that is 8 pin. So the first part is has include reg51.h, that is the header file. Second, to set P1.0, we called S-bit. S-bit, when the compiler find this statement, S-bit pin PIN equals to port 1.0. So look at, we name P1.0 as pin. So it is a variable's name, variable declaration, that pin 1.0, we call it pin. Now you can rename it. Okay, I rename with my name if you have no objection. So now when I call pin 1.0, instead of pin 1.0, I write this name. Okay, where pin 1, instead of pin, I write my name. So the compiler understood that this is pin 1.0. So instead of written this, I may use this name. Fine. So this is the variable name. So declare the variables S-bit. S-bit stand for set bit. But if you write set bit, the compiler show you an error. Error message will display because the header file understood this term, not this term. So it is stand for S bit. And also small capitals is important. So the compiler may not understood that the instructions which you written there. So this is the variables, and you know that we can declare variables, global variables and non-global variables, that is in local. So based on that, the changing of the name is essential. But when you declare in global, in everywhere it understood that you call it P1.0. Now, as per the C structure, you start with the main, or you can write while one, that is continuous. So P10 cross 00 means clear port. Means initially the all ports are 1. When you run the program, the all ports are 1. Look at, I start debugging. So look at, the all ports are 1. Now when you run this program, due to the clear 0, all values are 0 and only this pin will set either 1 or 0. So this is for that. Now tmod is the timer. It is 16-bit timer and 0 cross 99 the value. I show you that how these values are uh, changed. What is the function of this value? I will explain later. Now 0 cross 00. It's actually indicate that these values are hexadecimal values. So for decimal value, you may write 000000000. So it will give you the same thing. You can change it. It will give you the same result. So it is binary number. If you use hexadecimal number, then you have to indicate that it is hexadecimal number and the value in this digit will be 00. Similarly, tmod, if you want to use in binary number, now presently it is in hexadecimal number. Now I desire or willing to use binary number, then you just convert this number into binary number. So this 0, this 0 for this, and 9 means 81001. So this is 9. So instead of this, you can use it, and after that you have to put semicolon. Okay, so this is the tmod timer value, and how it is come I will discuss in other class. And this is the loop. So this is the value of 50,000 count, then overflow, then the pin is pin, that is pin 1.0 will 1, then again the timer will start when the overflow for 50 millisecond. Okay, this is the value 50 millisecond. Then again the counter reload and this pin becomes 0 and it run into the loop. So the loop start from here to this. And obviously, opening brush and closing brush, the number of brush is required same. It will be same, otherwise it will show you some error. So this is the structure for an embedded C program. Let's check it will run or not, because I write my name and also change the port value.